the opportunity for a few of those stronger storms later on today. Main threats would be some stronger wind gusts, but we're keeping an eye on that opportunity that would be hitting into the afternoon and the early evening. So just stay weather aware and make sure you have that first warning weather app handy, and we'll really get into it in about 10 minutes. For now, as I'm getting you ready to head out the door early on this Tuesday morning, you can see it's quiet and dry over Broadway, downtown Saratoga Springs. Look at the temperature, though, 59 degrees on that CDPHP first warning weather cam. Overall, not bad as you're heading out the door. Overall, you likely will not need to put the heat on in the car this morning. 51 Albany, 51 degrees in Kinderhook, 51 degrees in Medusa, 50 Johnstown, and 47 degrees in Pico. Temperatures again coming way up from there. Just a few clouds streaming through the region right now, but if we zoom out, you can see what we're tracking. We've got some energy off to our north and west pushing through the Great Lakes, and this is going to try to head our way as we go throughout the afternoon. So we'll keep an eye on this. I'll give you a look at the hour by hour heading into the afternoon, just how warm it'll get later on today, coming up in just a couple minutes. Back, it's quiet out there, but we are tracking the opportunity for some scattered showers and thunderstorms heading into the afternoon and the early evening, and there is the potential we see a stronger storm out there as well. So that's the main threat for this afternoon and into the early evening hours. This is not going to be for everyone, but depending on where a few of those stronger cells pop up, you're going to want to keep your eyes to the sky and make sure you have your first warning weather app handy. Main threat would be for some stronger wind gusts out there today. 57 degrees in Pittsfield on that CDPHP first warning weather cam. It's dark and early, waiting for that sun to come up. Now, yesterday was a pretty decent day. We did have some spotty showers around, but when the sun was out, it was nice, it was dry. Felt comfortable. You might also have noticed the humidity up a tad, and we'll notice that today as well. Temperatures right now are mainly in the 50s. 51 Edinburgh, 53 Saratoga Springs, 55 in Rensselaer, 54 Claverick, 49 degrees in Steventown. 63 North Adams, 57 Voorheesville, and 55 in Hunter. So overall, pretty comfortable as you're hitting the road. And look at this. We've got temperatures shooting for the upper 70s, too close to 80 degrees. Albany areas on southward. The Catskill area could see close to 80, 81. It'll be milder in the Mid-Hudson Valley for sure. A little bit cooler to the north and west. And overall, it's still going to be a very warm day compared to where we should be this time of the year, about 20 degrees above that average mark. Now, severe weather outlook, you'll notice that we're in the yellow shading for pretty much our entire viewing area. That's a level 2 risk, a slight risk for severe weather. So the threat for a few of those stronger storms flaring up has increased today compared to yesterday. Here's what we're tracking on the satellite and radar. You can see we've got some downpours off to our north and west, some thunderstorms there, some energy tracking through parts of the Great Lakes, front off to our north. And we've kind of got several disturbances that will kind of ride along that there, and that's what will need to lead to our threat for a few of those storms later on today as that approaches from the west. Hour by hour forecast through the morning. It stays dry. We'll see some breaks of sunshine. That will help build that instability a bit. Then we'll start to track a developing line of showers and thunderstorms approaching initially from the north and west and pushing through the rest of the region heading into this evening. Now, timing is a little bit tricky. We've been keeping an eye on a lot of those models there. Overall, still a little bit up in the air based on, again, we're tracking a few of those disturbances riding through the flow there. So when we have some more of that elevated energy, that's going to lead to the potential for a few of those stronger storms. Heavier downpours, stronger wind gusts will be possible. Then this all clears out of here tonight. And then tomorrow, another round of some showers and maybe some rumbles of thunder as we go throughout the morning. So this is going to kind of be the case for the next couple through later this afternoon and into the evening hours. So we're going to keep an eye on that. There is the potential for one or two stronger storms as well. High temperatures later on today, again, will help us out with that. But for now, 60 degrees in Schenectady, so a pretty mild, comfortable start this morning on that CDPHP first warning weather cam. Roads are quiet, so no concerns for the morning drive. You can see we've got some pretty colors out with that sunrise this morning. Here's a look at temperatures in the 50s to start off the day for the most part. 52 Albany, 52 Ballston Spa, Johnstown at 53, Cobleskill 58, Roxbury down to 48, Pico, so it is chillier up north and into the Adirondacks. Now again, temperatures though heating up quickly from there. Could see a little bit of patchy fog early this morning, otherwise just some clouds streaming on through. More clouds off to the north, but if we zoom out, this is what we're tracking off to our west, a batch of showers and thunderstorms here. A lot of this energy in the atmosphere, and we'll kind of see more of this kind of riding along a front and kind of heading our way into our area of increasing instability later on this afternoon. So we're going to keep an eye on this. I'll give you a look at that hour by hour forecast coming up in just a couple of minutes. Back to you.
Okay, Chris.
It's mostly cloudy. Looking at the Renaissance Hotel camera, temperature-wise, we are in the 40s and the 50s. 55 in Albany, 52 Medusa, Tannersville at 56, Kinderhook, Grafton 52, 53 in Bennington, down to the 40s off to the north, 44 Pasico, and 47 in Glens Falls. Those temperatures again will creep on up from there as we go throughout the day. Quiet and dry for now. We've got a little bit of patchy fog popping up in the Mohawk Valley, so that could drop the visibility a bit this morning. Otherwise, just lots of clouds. A few sprinkles off to our west out by Syracuse, Binghamton area. And then you can see we've got some showers and thunderstorms out by Chicago, tracking through the Great Lakes off to our north and west, pushing through Canada. And what we're really seeing here is a few disturbances kind of riding along a front off to our north and west. And this is going to progress our way as we go throughout the afternoon. And with our environment allowing for some warmer temperatures, increase that humidity, that's going to lead to the potential for a few of those stronger storms. Again, generally afternoon, 1 p.m., best potential for that. Highs still up near 80 degrees, and we'll still get a decent amount of dry time, so just make sure you have that first morning weather app handy. Back to you. Again, going into effect as we go throughout the afternoon and evening hours today, as we are talking about the potential for some scattered showers and thunderstorms. The potential for a stronger storm will be possible as well, with the main threat being some gusty winds. So we're going to keep an eye on that as we go throughout the day ahead. Here's a look at that severe weather outlook. You'll see we're in the yellow. That means us level 2 slight risk for severe weather. That has been upgraded this morning compared to what we were looking at yesterday. So a slightly better opportunity for a few of those stronger storms now as it looks this morning. Here's a look at that Catskill camera, 53 degrees on that CDPHB first warning weather cam. Might notice a little bit of fog out there this morning. Otherwise, we can kind of see the blue sky peeking through some of those clouds. As we go throughout the morning, any of that fog burns off, and we'll start to see more of that sunshine breaking on through. 40s and 50s to start this morning, and then a nice warm-up on the way. 56 Voorheesville, 55 Rensselaer, near 60 already. North Adams, 53 Salem, 50 Chestertown, 48 degrees in Edinburgh. Shooting for upper 70s to near 80 degrees later on today. Could see some lower 80s in the Mid-Hudson Valley. A little bit cooler off to the north and west, hanging out in the 70s there. And that's where we'll see the opportunity for more clouds and showers arriving a little bit sooner, more sunshine off to the south. Current satellite and radar just shows some clouds streaming on through. Otherwise, it's quiet and dry. We've got some sprinkles off to our west. Disturbance off to our west as well, leading to some thunderstorms tracking through parts of southern Canada now, kind of clipping parts of the Great Lakes. We've got additional showers and thunderstorms out by Chicago. And this is due to a disturbance kind of tracking along a front off to our north and west, but that is going to head our way later on today. After about lunchtime, we'll run the risk for some scattered showers and thunderstorms. And models are a little bit varying here when it comes to the exact timing, but generally from 1 p.m. through 8 p.m., the potential for those scattered showers and thunderstorms to flare on up. And yes, the potential for 1 or 2 of those stronger storms as well. After 8, 9 p.m., this clears on out of here. We'll be quiet and dry before we track our next chance for some showers, and that's going to come during the morning on Wednesday before we track some drier weather into the afternoon. Still a chance, though, for a shower or thunderstorm heading into Wednesday evening. So kind